And there you have it.
And we're here.
And there we are.
Hello.
There we are. There we are. Setting up a few things here. Getting this party started.
Oh.
Let's see who's out there to say hi to. What's going on, everybody? Can you hear us? Can you see us? Are we coming at you into your living room, onto your cell phone, onto your iPad, your iPod? Do you have a stone slate that you're watching us on tonight? What's going on out there? Yeah, listen, I already saw a post. I think that there's one thing we have to start with. It's very serious. I don't even think Sharon knows that I want to do this, but I just wanted to wish the happiest of 21st birthdays to Jenny B.
I knew you were going to say that.
I want to wish Jenny B 21st birthday. I hope somebody's buying that girl a drink tonight to celebrate the fact that she is officially legal. She's officially legal now. So she turned 21. Congratulations. Hopefully you will all join me in wishing her a great deal.
Happy birthday, Jenny.
So there you have it. Let's see. I'm hoping, you know what? You guys have seen me transition from a young man when we first started these lives to a guy that can't even see the screen anymore. It's brutal, but I'm going with all four eyes tonight. I'm sorry, but I need to see what's happening. So I hope you guys are cool with that. And, and there you have it. So what's happening? Glad to have you guys here tonight. I know that there's a few folks coming over from an awesome premiere video by our friends Griff and Alyssa. So I hope you enjoyed the heck out of that thing. We try to tune in real quick as we're getting ready.
Yeah, we're going to watch the replay.
I saw some people swinging from ropes and jumping in water and some chaos like that. So I'm sure things were fantastic over there on the Disney Wonder. So hopefully there's a Mickey Mouse sighting. I'm waiting for the big Mickey Mouse sighting over there. So hopefully, I don't know if that happened tonight. If it did, don't tell me. How are you doing, Sharon?
I've seen Mickey already on their phone.
Have you seen Mickey? Was there a big Mickey sighting?
Well,
okay. There was. I'm kind of a Minnie. I'm a fan of Minnie myself, but you know how we are. How's it going? Everyone's wishing Jenny a big happy birthday. Let's get it out there. Every person, 122 people. We need everyone to wish Jenny a happy 21st birthday. We really can't even start the show until that happens. So we'll just watch and we'll count everyone that said it. Oh, I think a lot of people might have said that already.
Yeah, there's a lot of happy birthdays.
Let's see, like, you guys had a great time with the Breeze, just booked the Carnival. Regina, hi Regina, how you doing? Great to have you. All right, so I think they can hear us. I think they can see us. So I think it's time to start the show.
All right. Well, let's say hi to everyone.
Let's say hi.
Or at least as many as we can.
Say hi to, you know what, I have a feeling there may be a lot of new people. We have had a tremendous month. Yeah. And there may be some new people out there. So in case it's your first time here and you haven't stopped by before, let's lay a little groundwork. Sharon, tell all the new people the rules of the live show.
Well, jump in and say hi. You have to say hi.
Okay, that's excellent.
Got to put yourself out there and say hi. Say you're new. This is your first time on here.
Yes, let people know who you are so that we can give you some love.
And welcome.
And welcome you to the official Sharon at Sea Cruise crew. We're so glad that you're here, and thank you very much for stopping in. Ian Fry just started watching this month. Thank you very much, Ian. Let's see, the Sin Pie. The Sin Pie. I'm not sure how to say that, but welcome. Glad to have you here. Ronnie James is here. Peter Visco. Scott Hoffman. I'm not even going to mess around with I'm not even going to go back up the chat because that'll be 4 hours behind. Last week I think it was Lori that yelled and said we want Sharon to handle the chat. I tried to get her to do it, but she didn't. She doesn't want anything to do with scrolling. So
yeah, we
have a thing. This is how.
Well, it's on this side, so yes. I'd be like leaning like.
Anyone out there who's a couple, you know where one of you each have your own side, whether it's in bed or whether it's wherever it is, you're comfortable on one side or the other. In this room right here, that's Sharon at Sea's side. This is my side.
Not sure why,
that's how it has
to
be.
Is.
That's how it has to be. I think it's because I'm right-handed and I need this room to swing, and all that kind of stuff. So anyway.
Okay. Well, let's see.
Where do you want to start tonight? We got a lot of stuff to cover.
Well.
What's cooking? You want to say hi? Say hi to a few people. There's some people out there. There's some new people.
Let's see. I see Cindy, Charles Hahn, John Burrows. I don't even know what that. The Simpy. The Sin Pie?
That's what I was just looking at. The Sin Pie. The Sin Pie. I'm going to call it the Sin Pie.
Okay, maybe Sin Pie. Chris C. Hi. Let's see.
Peter Visco is here. What's up, Peter? Peter said start the show. Peter, it already started. It started like 5 minutes ago. This is it. This is all you get.
Scott. Scott Hoffman's here. The Degenerate Cruisers.
Oh, yeah. DC. What's up, buddy?
Let's see. Shirley Dixon's here. Who else? Peter Visco.
Sheila's here. Timothy Walters is in the house. What is up?
It's moving so fast. As my eyes zoom in, they're gone. Let's see.
Lalito Locust said never cross the streams or the sides. You're absolutely right. You don't. Don't. You have to keep things in line. Yeah. It's kind of a cosmic force. Debbie's here. Debbie, you're not late. You were right on time, Debbie.
Crystal Cerna says hi. She's from Spring, Texas. We have some family that live really close to Spring. My sister and my nieces and nephews, they live really close to Spring.
There you go. Peter says he's new. Sorry. That's all right, Peter. You're fine, buddy. You're cool. Don't worry about it. Cruise Geek at Sandy is in the house. What is up, Sandy? Hi, Sandy. Maybe Matt's out there as well.
It's our Fenwick Life.
Oh, what's up? Oh, we have a lot
Robin Favor.
There's a lot of big players out there tonight. I love when all the creators are in the room.
Mook. I'm not even gonna say that.
What?
Mook Tough.
Mook Tough. You got it. We're all over it tonight. You're doing a great job.
Let's see. Billy Jones, Kenneth Glass.
Billy Jones. It's Billy Jones' first live chat.
New beginnings.
Billy, I went to school with a kid named Billy Jones. Are you that? You're not him, are you? This would have been high school. Probably not? Okay, never mind. Let's change the subject.
Gayla Bennett is here. Stephen Hayes.
Florida Chris is here. I think Florida Krista is also a degenerate cruiser. Am I right? Florida Krista, let me know if I'm getting that right or if I'm way off base.
The Klaykowskis is here. If you're out there, Stella. Hi, Stella.
Is Stella out there? Stella, will you say hi if you're in the chat? Let us know if you're out there, Stella. We love when Stella
Debbie
watches.
Emmanuel is here. Janet Moyer is here. Hi, Janet. Let's see.
Andrew just
Slinky
referred to
here, and I'm just going to say Slinky, and that's all I'm going to say.
Come on, Angle King. The last name is the easier part of that. The first name you're unsure of.
I don't know.
Andrew Swees just referred to this as a cult. I'm not sure if it's a true cult yet, but if you're following, then we'll take it, man. We're good to go with that. Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Hi, Kyle M. Hi, Kat Rose. DCA10.
DC, what's going on?
Dave and Brandy.
Oh, James Lemrick, starting off really quick. Hold on, if James Lemrick did that, I think there's something I have to do. Well, James, what is that thing that I have to shout out? Something about a Foster, not a Foster's beer, Frank Foster or something like that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but I don't remember.
I don't remember either. That was a whole week ago.
A whole week ago.
So much has happened.
Oh my gosh, your memory.
So much has happened.
Thank you, James. That is so sweet. Thank you.
Hold on. Let's welcome home one of our own.
Oh yes.
One of our own.
Back from our amazing cruise.
Yes, the foundation of the Sharon@Sea cruise crew. The person that keeps things in line. The person that keeps you in check in this chat room. We love her. We missed her. And we were jealous of her. Yeah. Last week.
She literally, I think, just got home from the airport.
I'm not even sure. She's probably still in her limousine.
Minutes.
She's probably just in the backseat of her limousine. She's got her phone in one hand. She's got a champagne in the other.
She may be monitoring it from the phone. I don't know.
Welcome home,
yes,
Nurse Nancy.
Time to start planning that next one.
Yes. Nancy just got back. And so many people. I think Leanne is out there as well. Leanne Francescone is, let me hold on. I gotta see if Leanne's out there. I'll find out right now. If I hit that and then that.
Got back, I think, yesterday from a cruise.
She is there as well. Nancy. Oh my gosh. Ann Smith, that's so nice of you. Thank you so much. You're such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Ann.
Thank you for the super chat. So James and Ann, thank you so much for the super chat.
So
it's
nice.
Much appreciated and very sweet of you. Thank you kindly. Leanne just got back from Harmony of the Seas.
Right, yeah.
Nancy was on Horizon last week.
Yeah,
and
so we had a lot of cool pictures.
Oh my God, if you're on the Cruise Crew webpage, it was amazing that these ladies were sharing great pictures of themselves and their families on the amazing cruise. And it was also a little bit devastating because we were reminded that they're on the cruise and we're at home in our house here in Arizona. And we're a little bit jealous, I'm not going to lie about that.
But we're glad you had fun. And we loved seeing all your pictures.
That is correct.
Anyone else that's on a cruise, post your pictures on the Cruise Crew.
Oh yeah, we love it. We love it.
Watching.
Those girls were having a good time. There were a lot of, between the two groups, there were a lot of beverages flowing. I'm pretty sure Nancy was walking around the entire time with a drink filled to the top that was the shape of a Carnival funnel, a fun ship whale tail. Leanne, I saw numerous cocktails going around with her group there. Well, not her kids, obviously. I mean, you know, but her, she and Brian, and so everyone was partying and having a great time. So that was fantastic.
Let's see who else here. Ann Jordan's here. Let's see, Timothy Walters. I think I said hi to him.
Yes.
Oh, you said hi to her.
Andrew, that's cool. Your sister Gail. What is up, Gail? The sister of Andrew. Welcome to the group. Thanks for joining us. And we will have some time later. We'll throw some time out for you to hit us up with some questions. So have no fear.
Daniel Griswold is here. I hope I said that right. Griswold.
Is it Griswold?
Griswold.
Are you sure? Because
Yeah.
is he any relation to Clark Griswold? Is anybody?
Mark Robertson's here. Let's see who else. Elizabeth Breen. Hi, Liz.
What's up? Cruising with Judy is here. I want to start a cruise vlog. What
Liz
advice
has
can you
a
offer?
cruise coming up really soon, like another week, I think.
All right, so Cruising with Judy said, I want to start a cruise vlog. What advice can you offer? Is it more work or fun? And can you help talk my wife into doing it? Okay, Cruising with Judy, there's a lot there. You're putting a lot on the plate. Let's see. It's more fun, but it is a lot of work. We can't help you with the wife. You're on your own with that one. And if I can give you any advice, it's do what you feel good doing, and the rest will come to you. And there you have it. And I think a lot of the other creators will do the same.
Yeah.
You're in good company here. There's a lot of creators out there.
It is a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun too.
Sure.
So.
It is. It's very rewarding when it's all said and done. But you know, I used to have, when I started doing this whole thing, I had hair down to here. I've pulled it all out from stress. This is all that's left at this point, because there's a lot of this, you know, just getting crazy, you know, editing videos and making videos and stuff like that.
Wow.
Vlog channel, what's going on? Glad to have you here, Vlog channel. Vlog channel's been there regularly. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining us, Vlog channel.
Hi, Eric Dame.
Cat Rose is in the house, and Cat announced that she's in the house. Not only is she in the house, but she said, I'm in the house. So she's definitely in the house.
Jim and Annette Thalman is here.
Whoa, Timothy Walters. Oh, wow, this is shocking as watching this stuff happen. Dude, that's amazing. Timothy, thank you so much. That is extremely generous of you. Thank you so much for the super chat. We really appreciate that. Wow, you guys are blowing us up tonight, and that's amazing. Thank you so much.
Bonnie Brown's here.
Paul Grable's in the house.
Cruising with Judy. Oh, we already said that. Cruising with Judy.
Yep, we got Cruising with
Polly
Judy.
Ayers is here. Marty's here. Hi, Marty.
Marty's
going on a cruise this weekend.
Yes, getting on the Sunshine on Friday, and Marty is turning platinum this cruise.
She is.
Congratulations, Marty.
It's her platinum cruise.
And she's taking it without us. We'll talk about that later, Marty. Got a little bit of a bone to pick with you about that, but we're fine. We're going to work through it. We're dear friends. We'll work through it fine. If you guys don't know Marty, we met her on Matthew's first cruise, and we have been dear friends, our families, ever since.
Several times since.
Yes.
We've, gosh, a few times. Every couple of years or so we've cruised with them.
And I've had a drink or two with her husband, EJ.
We're very due for another cruise with them.
Yeah, so get it together, Marty. Let's go. I think this October is going to be a winner for you, Marty. Let's make that happen.
She is booked on the 2020 group cruise, but I want to cruise before then with her.
Yes,
so
that is right. Let's see. Chrissy Priest says almost in the 200s for our cruise countdown. First kid-free vacation. Congratulations.
Wow.
See, listen, we I don't know, I almost said we made the mistake, but it really was a mistake. It was the greatest thing we ever did, but we got our kid hooked on cruising. I don't think we'll ever have a kid-free. I can picture, like, Matthew being 25 years old and him calling us saying,
when's the next cruise?
Hey, Mom and Dad, the wife and the kid and I want to come with you on the next cruise. When is that going to be? And I think that's how it's going to be probably for the rest of his life. So, which is fantastic.
Actually, our youngest daughter cruised with us multiple times after she was an adult, even with her husband. And just the last couple of years, they kind of stopped cruising because they had a little boy.
Yes.
And, well, now she's expecting another baby. We just found out a few days ago.
Oh my gosh.
So, and she's a full-time student and works full-time, so she's really, really busy. So they haven't cruised with us in a while. So.
Yes, you go back. You'll see some vlogs with Brett. He's a son-in-law.
They went to Alaska with us.
Yes, cruise. So watch that Alaska vlog, and you'll see them and a whole bunch of other
so she would be cruising all the time too if she wasn't so busy. But yeah, Matthew's definitely
Sheila.
When he'll stop cruising with us.
Sheila, thank you so much.
Oh my God, Sheila, thank you.
That is very sweet of you. Thank you so much. Very generous.
You guys are so nice
you guys are being
tonight.
crazy tonight, and it's humbling, and we really appreciate it. So thank you very much for that.
Hi, Trin
you're
B.
fantastic.
And Amy Rogers. Hi, Amy Rogers just got back from a cruise to the Mediterranean. And
Really? Hold on, she just stepped it up.
I'm trying to remember what ship. It was MSC Cruise Lines, I believe. Where's Lucy? Luckily Lucy is laying
Lucy's
in the
other room,
hallway,
so
and she has not come in here yet.
Don't even make us say her name, because she will jet right in here and start jumping all over.
will.
Nancy really liked my impression of Matthew with a low voice. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, his voice has changed.
So Matthew,
over the last year.
Sharon is really, I don't know who else has like any teenage kids, but Sharon's really been enjoying lately. Okay, well, now the dogs are coming in. See what you guys did?
Yeah, we had dogs. We say plural. We actually have acquired another dog.
Yes.
Recently from one of our daughters, and he's a few years old. I'm not actually sure how old he is, but he's been in the family. He actually belonged to one of our daughters, then moved over to another daughter for several years. Now he's staying with us, and his name is Boswell, but I don't even know what kind of dog he is. He's a little dog.
We need to get him a good haircut, and we'll show you next time.
Anyways, his name is Boswell, and he's really cute. He's one of those dogs that's kind of like so ugly that they're cute.
Ooh.
But
Boswell, do you hear what she said about you?
He's cute.
Anyways. Sorry. He's got a terrible underbite.
Lucy hasn't been too jealous, so.
Okay, there's a few questions coming in. I don't want to miss anything. Matthew's always loved to cruise. It's a requirement for the name. There you go, Cruise Geeks. You're absolutely right. Anyone named Matt or Matthew. Excellent point there, Mr. Matt Allen. Let's see. Leanne said, congrats on the new baby on the way. Thank you very much. We're going to be grandparents. I think that'll be like our 17th grandchild. Do you have a head count on the grandkids right now?
No.
I can't keep track of it.
It'll be number 9.
Let's see. Yes, Ann Smith said, I don't think I will ever have a kid. And I think I've seen pictures of you with all your kids. Yeah, you're not going to see a kid-free cruise for a long, long time. Our kid got us hooked on cruising. That's what Kim Taylor said. That is fantastic. Hold on, there's a question I was looking for. I'm so sorry to stop the train here. Congrats, being a grandma is the best title. I love it. We love it, but it kind of makes you feel a little bit on the older side. Ella W has a question for you.
It keeps you young too, though.
I'm not sure about that.
Amy said the Meraviglia. I have trouble saying that.
Meraviglia.
For some reason,
oh my
I have
God,
trouble
Lucy.
saying that.
Oh boy. Just
who has a question?
Ella W has a question for you right there. See right here?
Oh, what is your Facebook page?
Yes.
Do you mean the page or the group, or are you asking for?
I think she means the group.
The group, the Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew. It's it's just kind of an extension of our YouTube channel where people can go over there and join and chat and keep in touch and ask questions and post pictures, things like that.
So just look it up, Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew, and then you click and say I want to be a part, and then we see you in there, and then we let you into the family, and then everything's all groovy from there.
And that's our group. I do have a page too, but the page is my travel page. It's called Sharon at Sea Travel, and that's more for my travel agency.
Is that a shameless plug you just dropped into the middle of the middle of the live?
When she said page, that threw me off. I didn't know if she meant group or page, so that's why. I didn't know, maybe she saw.
Your friend said, hey Jamie and Sharon, one of the things that the requirements is for us to share a video on Facebook and tag you. I can't tag you if it's okay, and I'll comment hashtag Sharon at Sea. Same with posting a photo. Yes, that's totally cool.
Fine. Yeah, we didn't realize that would be such a hassle for people, and having to be a friend to be able to tag and all that. So we've got a lot of friend requests.
Listen, that's a great segue. You want to talk a little bit about the 5K giveaway?
So so if you are having trouble with that, that is fine. As long as you post something, we're good with that.
Yes. Is that all you want to say about the 5K giveaway?
Yeah, I think they know the details. We went over the details of what to do.
There could be a lot of new people here that don't have any idea what we're talking about.
Well, go on the Cruise Crew. We posted the video is on YouTube. The whole video with all we explain the whole video of how to enter.
All right,
and you have actually watch it before Wednesday, because Wednesday the 6th, this Wednesday, that is the last day to enter, and we'll post the finalists on Friday the 9th. And then after that, everyone in the Cruise Crew will get to vote for the winner.
I think you're getting a little choppy. So, with your permission,
okay,
I will jump in here a little bit.
Go ahead.
All right, so the other week we hit 5,000 subscribers, and to celebrate, we put together a giveaway contest. All right, the prize, very simple, $100 Amazon gift card. That's right, I said $100. Not to mention a tessellate towel valued at It's like $50, I think, is the retail price on that thing.
59, I think.
Plus some Sharon at Sea swag, including 2 shirts custom tailored to your color and your size, and a Sharon at Sea travel tote bag. I believe the total value is $999 if you add everything in together.
I don't know about that, but
all right, maybe a little less than that.
Giveaway,
so we got that going on. So all you have to do is very simple. You have to be subscribed to the channel. You have to be in the Sharon at Sea Cruise crew. And you have to share one of our videos on your Facebook page. Just share it with your friends and family. We did make a comment about, hey, tag us so we know you did it. If that's a pain, don't worry about it. If for any reason we think you're pulling our leg, we can always check. But I think you guys are all honest and nice people, so we're not going to worry about that. And then post a photo, your favorite fun photo, a vacation photo, a travel photo. It can be anything like that. Just a fun photo.
Just a fun with family weekend photo or something.
By yourself, fun. Just keep it clean. Let's keep it PG. I know everyone
hasn't been on a cruise yet. A lot of people are just new people wanting to cruise. So,
totally.
So that's fine.
Yes, it doesn't have to be cruise related. And you're going to post that under the pinned post that's on the Sharon at Sea Facebook Cruise Crew page. And then by Wednesday night, which is the 6th, Sharon, Matthew, myself, and Nurse Nancy.
I think she knows about it already.
She's in the loop. We have communicated.
Okay, good.
I know she just got back from being in the Caribbean, but she knows what's up. She knows everything, dude. She knows everything going on every channel. Not only her own home, but every other channel. Yeah. And so we are going to pick 5 of our favorite photos. And then we're going to post those 5 photos and then have you, the Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew, vote for your favorite. And there will be 1 week to vote. And then whoever has the most votes will be the
winner,
grand champion. And you'll receive the cool little Sharon at Sea swag and little gift to say thank you to everybody for being part of the channel and helping us grow. And actually what's kind of funny is we're here at the tail end of the 5K giveaway. And last check, we're about this close to being to 6K. Luckily, we don't have a 6K giveaway, or they might just fumble right on top of each other, and we get really confused.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, the Klakowski said, speaking of shameless plugs, hit that like button.
Oh,
fantastic. Hey, John, if you're going to have a shameless plug, then you have to mention your Facebook group real quick, and then you have to talk about your awesome editing skills on your vlog that you've been putting out. So make sure you throw that out there as well. Thank you very much. Slinky said, I'm looking for the love for the sharks. Oh, I did see your photo. I think there's one from you and one from Mr. Engel King, and I saw both of those with the sharks. But we can't tell you who it is. We've glanced at them, I'm not going to lie. But I can't tell you that there's anyone in the lead. No one's picking favorites yet. We're going to sit down quietly.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Talking about the photos.
Oh, okay.
We're going to sit down quietly.
We're each going to pick, Nurse Nancy's going to pick a photo, I'm going to pick one, Jamie and Matthew, and then the 5th one is going to be one we kind of all pick together.
Yes.
So there's going to be 5 pictures.
That is right. D&G Explorers are in the house. What is up, boys? How you doing? Glad to have you here. Congratulations on your big group cruise announcement.
Yeah.
That sounds super exciting. Way to go. So good evening to you, gentlemen. Let's see, what else? James said, can my wife enter as well, or 1 entry per family?
No, she can enter.
Is there a rule about that? No, I mean, if you are individually on the channel with your own name and persona, then I say you're in.
Yeah.
I say you're in.
Double up.
Ann Smith is already looking ahead, and we appreciate the confidence that you're instilling by asking what's going to be the 10K giveaway. I don't know what the 10K is, yes.
Okay.
But I think we know the 20K giveaway. Sharon, what's the 20,000 subscriber giveaway?
Well, if we ever get there.
Have some confidence.
Okay,
we'll get there one day.
One day. A
2,000.
Free cruise for 2. For 2 people.
A cruise for 2 people, not including port charges or taxes. So
that's included.
Oh, is that included?
Yes,
what?
The whole, well,
okay,
no,
fine.
Not gratuities, but the whole cruise price.
That's right. And Sharon will actually come to your house and drive you to the port.
It will not include airfare or gratuities, but your cruise itself will be paid for 2. If you have a family that wants to go, then the first 2 will be paid for, and the 3rd and 4th or whatever you're on your own. Chip in for that.
Yeah, I mean, come on, we can't take the whole family for crying out loud.
But
okay, listen, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it in about 4 years. So Let's see. What else do we have going on? I am going to, yes, the Klikowskis, he's been bringing the heat with the vlogs. That's what Griffin Alyssa said. You're absolutely right. Guys, this is great.
Yeah,
this happens every once in a while. You get into one of these little things, and if you guys are new here, or if you don't follow a lot, one thing you'll notice is this whole vlogging, YouTubing, video making cruise community is extremely tight. We're all like very friendly, and we all get along very well, and it really feels good to be part of the team here. And we have people right now like Griffin Alyssa, the Klikowskis are here. It's Our Fenwick Life is in the house. Dave and Brandy's Excursions. I don't want to miss anybody.
Lalito Loca.
Yes, Lalito Loca. So Tweety just hit 1,000 subscribers. Congratulations, So
I'm trying to
Tweety.
think of who else is in here.
Speaking of 6,000 subscribers,
I don't want to forget anyone.
It's Our Fenwick Life just hit 6,000 subscribers.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot of great family and people, and we just want to say thanks for letting us be part of it and letting us share that with you guys. The Cruise Geeks are in the house. Who else? I know we're missing somebody. I'm going to feel like crap when I see their name.
Yeah, I don't know who.
So we shall see. You said that High Sea Cindy, you saw her earlier?
I thought I did.
Obviously, D&G Explorers, I mean, we just mentioned they have a group cruise, so obviously they got a good gig going on. And who knows who else we have out there. So make sure, guys, I know there's another channel. It's a little channel. You probably have never heard of it. They're called Lalito Loca. They're tiny. Really. Don't
Oh
but
God.
They do a little thing where they say, hey, if you want to make a note that you're a creator next to your name, please feel free to do that. So in here, the same thing goes in here, guys. Anything you want to promote or anything, throw it out there. And that is a great incentive for 20K, Jim and Annette. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. So Jamie's playing the guitar for 10,000. Debbie, I'll tell you what, Debbie.
Hey, that'll be a cheap gift for us.
If we hit 10,000, I will give you a riff. I will play one of my favorite riffs on guitar when we get to 10,000 subscribers. If that's not motivation, I don't know what is.
That'll be a gift too, because that's not a gift.
Let's get back to why we're to why we're all here tonight. We're here to talk about cruising. We've covered the 5K giveaway. Sharon made a post in the Cruise Crew about questions and comments about cruising and questions that you might have. And is this a good time to go over that? Or was there something else you want to cover?
Yeah, there's a couple of people I think that asked the questions that are in the chat. I saw them somewhere.
Ann Smith, you should start a channel. You can get all those kids on there and you will make a fortune.
Let me see. I gotta look here. I got the questions here. Let's see. One was about the Port of Tampa, looking for hotels, shuttles, what to do around there. They plan to stay a couple days prior to their cruise. So I don't know. I'm gonna say.
Who is it that do you have the name? Who answered
Diana Better.
Diana.
I'm gonna say.
Diana, are you out there?
Maybe
first of all,
I'm
gonna see if Diana's out there.
Embassy Suites or Hampton Inn. I'm gonna say those only because those are always our first hotels to go to, and they're pretty close to the port. There are some other Hiltons, Marriotts. There's some other pricier hotels, but those are probably kind of more average range hotels close to the port. I think the Hampton Inn's only like a mile maybe away.
Yeah.
Walking distance to things like there is also the aquariums there. I think there's some museums there. There is what else is there?
Griff.
There's the Tampa Riverwalk.
Not gonna happen.
Now I'm wondering what you're talking about.
Don't worry, I'm just Griff and I are just having a side conversation. He made a comment, and it doesn't have anything to do with your rib eating contest with Alyssa.
Okay,
That's still on.
But there's several things to do around there, just within walking distance. There's some like things around the marina there. I think some water activities and things. You can, if you stay at the Hampton Inn, they have a free shuttle that'll take you like around 3 miles, 2 or 3 miles, I think, radius around.
Cool.
And take you to the port and everything like that. Otherwise,
and that's all Tampa, right?
Yeah, that's Tampa.
That's near Tampa, near the port of Tampa.
I would say, otherwise, just maybe a taxi or Uber around there. If you stay somewhere close like that, I don't think you really need to get a shuttle unless it's just like the hotel shuttle. I mean, I don't. So, and from the airport, probably I would just take an Uber to the hotel or something like that. So that's probably the best bet.
Jim and Annette also like to hear about Tampa leaving on the Miracle.
Oh, there's also Busch Gardens is there. That's a little bit further, a few miles, more miles, but there's lots to do around there.
All right, cool.
So let's see. The next question was.
Listen, I know you have a question. I know you hate
okay, I want to see what your.
No. Griff just said that at 10,000 he wants to shoot a Jamie at Sea music video, and I told him that's not gonna happen. Let's see. Oh, Klaykowski's, I saw that you're hitting the sack. Dude, you're hitting the sack early. You're the one guy that I figured would party and go all night long, for crying out loud. Let's see. There was a few things about... Oh, Embassy guy here, love the happy hour. Gee, guess who put that? High Seas Paul. What a shocker.
We love the happy hour too. That's one of our favorite hotels to stay at. We usually check out Embassy first, unless... once in a while, depending on what port it is, so we'll stay at a Hampton Inn.
Yeah.
And we've also stayed at Marriott's, but we try to rack up our Hilton points.
Well, you know, everyone kind of has
after so many,
one
you
thing
get a
they
free
love.
stay. So
we're all about that free stay. Did you say free steak?
Free stay.
Damn, I thought you said steak. Because that would be cool. I mean, a free stay is cool, but it's not nearly as cool as a free steak.
I think a free stay is much cooler because that's a couple $100, a free steak.
But a steak is
that's only
good.
like $20.
Would you guys rather have a free stay at a hotel or a free steak?
I think they're going to say stay.
I think they're going to go steak.
I think they're going to agree with me.
Are you team hotel or team steak right now? Let's see. Oh yeah, and that is a big deal for us. So if we can go to Embassy Suites, we love that there's a happy hour. So if we're getting in early enough, then we go that route. And if we're not, then we just want to make sure it's somewhere where we can get a good little breakfast in the morning and not have to worry about going anywhere. We just get up, head down, get breakfast, and roll.
We're not that picky with breakfast, but Matthew's he's still a picky eater, and he's picky with breakfast. And we always have to make sure that there's something that he's going to eat. So
you got that right.
We can kind of eat whatever.
You got that right.
So let's see, what else? Okay, someone asked about Curacao. They have a private guide. And they're going to the distillery and the ostrich farm. What else is there to see in Curacao?
Who was that? Who asked? Oh, Carrie Priest. Is Carrie on here?
Let's see. In Curacao, there's an aquarium there, and their aquarium I think is nice because I think they try to keep all the marine life and marine life in like their natural habitat and things. Let's see what else is there. There's Hato or Hato, I'm not really sure how you pronounce it, caves. There is also a couple forts there. So there's a few other things. If you're just looking to sightsee like that, like you said, go to the distillery and things, then those are a few kind of more like sightseeing things. Of course, there's snorkeling there. There's ATV tours, and snorkeling is awesome there, I think. So any of those things are great.
I'm not going to lie. I think there's a lot of people that are voting for the free stay versus the free steak.
I told you.
I mean, you know, Charles Hahn said he'll take the free stay, and I guess with the money he saves, he'll go buy a steak dinner.
Yeah,
so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Bobby Stroh has a question. Is the Breeze still your favorite ship? Sharon is prepared to answer that question right now.
I am.
I don't know how to make a drum roll.
Yes, it is, and it's still my favorite ship.
Okay.
And I will tell you why.
I heard it here first.
I said the Horizon and the Breeze are kind of neck and neck. I mean, they're both kind of my favorite ships now. But the Horizon, I will say the Horizon, we have the best customer service.
I feel like you're about to drop a bomb on people.
No, even better than the Breeze. We had much better customer service, I would say, on the Horizon. But as far as the ship goes, since the Horizon does have a couple little negative features, you know, as far as like the showroom seating and a few things like that, and the Breeze, I can't think of anything bad about it. Not one single negative thing. No. I'm still going to go with the Breeze.
I can't think of anything
either. I know, it was hard to decide, but then I started kind of going back and forth, and I was like, yeah, there's nothing negative about the Breeze, so it's got to still be my favorite.
Oh, there's Carrie. Carrie said, thank you for the Curacao info.
Oh, you're welcome, Carrie.
All right, Carrie, there you go. That was all for you, especially just for you.
Yeah, there's a couple more questions. We'll answer them real quick here. Let's see. April Repetto said she's going to be on the Vista out of Galveston on spring break, and she is going to Ocho Rios, Grand Cayman, and Cozumel, and wants to know some things to do. While you're going on spring break, I'm assuming maybe you're taking kids. I don't really know though. So
well, you're going to be with kids regardless.
Yeah, they'll be kids all
They're your own or they're somebody else's. They're going to be there.
But let's see. Grand Cayman, I would say either go to Stingray City or the Turtle Farm, especially if you have kids. The Turtle Farm maybe. If you want to just go to the beach, go to 7 Mile Beach. We love 7 Mile Beach. It's a great place to hang out. It's only a couple dollars to take a taxi. Like it's more like a shuttle van there too. Their taxis. Just right down to the beach, and it's really inexpensive. Let's see what else. Ocho Rios. If you haven't been there before, maybe try Dunn's River Falls or the Blue Hole. Those are really cool places. Although if you have really little kids, I would say maybe just try a day pass at a resort or head to the beach or something like that. Also, there's some good zip lining there. And Cozumel, Cozumel, there's a lot of things to do. Probably one of our favorite things that we've ever done in Cozumel was we went to Dolphinaires and swam with the dolphins.
That was great.
Yeah, that was really fun. Also, Chacanab, they have swimming with the dolphins. Although I think we went with Dolphinaires because the price and the experience they offered at the time when we booked it, and we booked it directly through them, not through the cruise line. I think Chacanab, when the cruise line's in port, I think some of them booked through them. So, also with kids, another thing would be one of the beach clubs. There's Paradise Beach. There is Playa Mia is a good if you're going with small kids. If you are going with just the family, I would say Paradise Beach. If you want to party more, Mr. Sancho's. You want more of a, if you're not going with kids, or you want more of a quiet.
Whoa. Maybe you should have told people to get a pen and paper down or something.
If you want a quiet experience, I would say Nachi Cacao. But
good Lord, you need to drink it.
Overall, Paradise Beach is kind of our favorite of all of them.
There you go.
So
outstanding.
There's also Jeep tours. We did that one time there and stuff. There's a lot of Cozumel. There's always stuff. You can just walk around the port there and have a good time.
It's insane.
So there you go. That's about.
Is that everything?
That's about.
Well,
there's one more question. That's all I have.
Great information.
Let's see.
Hold on. There's some questions here.
There's one more from Timothy Walters. We have to answer his.
Hell yeah, we do, Timothy. What is going on, Timothy Walters?
Timothy wants to know: is it safe to use your credit cards in the port?
Woo! That's a hot topic, Timothy.
It is.
You touch a nerve there.
Some people will. If we have used them in Alaska before, we have used them in Canada before. Other than that, I personally will not use a credit card in port, especially the Caribbean ports. We take cash only. There's a couple reasons. If something happens and you're there, it could be a really pain in the butt to fix it. And especially, I would not use a debit card, especially. But it could just be a really pain. It's much easier to just take cash with you for the Caribbean ports, and especially take small bills. Another thing, if you have cash, you can barter there for things, whereas a credit card you can't. And like I said, you never know. You could possibly get a charge on there, and you may not know till you get home, and then you have to hassle making the phone calls and dealing with the whole thing, and it's just a hassle. So
right.
I would not trust a credit card unless you're going to a port like Alaska, Canada, somewhere, or like a U.S. type port like that. So
excellent point.
That's my opinion on that.
All right, good job, good job. Sasha Anderson had a question. I saw it and I want to touch it. Well, first off, let me just say Sharky and Pretty Bear Wilson.
Oh wow!
I just want to say that name. That's an amazing YouTube name. Sharky and Pretty Bear Wilson. Glad to have you here. Sasha said, halibut fishing in Ketchikan. Should we book excursion through Carnival or book ourselves?
Oh, we got yes, we got a great company.
Are you going to answer that question?
No, I was just going to say Jamie actually went fishing in Ketchikan.
I will tell you this. If you really want to do good fishing and you really want to enjoy it, book it on your own. The cruise ships will have a nice cute little fishing tour, and it's designed for people that have probably never done it before and probably never do it again. And the dedication to catching something, and I think the dedication to the reputation of the tour company just may not be there. Not in all cases, but it may not be there. If it's a tour that's taking people out and making a buttload of money 3 or 4 times a week from a cruise ship, I don't know how worried they are going to be about how much you catch, if you know what I mean. So I would say book it on your own. I had a great experience with the Bites On Charters. It's called the Bites On Charters in Ketchikan.
And the price was really reasonable compared. It was real comparable to pretty much all of them.
Yes. So. There you go. And Nancy, I got you. No problem. I will keep an eye on things. Nancy had to run. She had something going on.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if I think one of her suitcases exploded. Because of all the stuff she packed in it, and so she had to duck out. Okay. So I will count on team, everyone in the chat to keep an eye on things, and if anyone gets out of line,
play nice.
Yes, just use like a group thing and just gang up on them and just force them out. They'll start to cry and they'll just leave. You are welcome, Sasha. Good point. Ann Jordan said a travel debit card or a travel credit card is what some people use, so that it has a limited amount of money on it.
Yeah, if you are going to use a credit card like that, get one that has a really small limit where, they can't charge up.
There you go. Kawana Hardy said, Sharon, I don't remember how we got in contact before. Can you give me a call tomorrow? You know how to get a hold of Kawana?
Oh, yeah.
Kawana, yes, or just shoot an email, just so she can have a note to herself.
I have her information,
Gail said, can you please discuss cell phone use on the cruise? I once had a $900 bill and learned the hard way. Thankfully, I had a plan and the charge went away, but it's good to discuss for newbies. All right, Gail, that's a great question.
Airplane mode.
Yes, put your phones on airplane mode. A lot of people don't quite understand that, but if you don't put your phone on airplane mode, it will continually try to connect to any data it can get. It'll connect through the ship, which is connected to land one way or the other, or it'll try to connect to land if it's there. And anytime it can pull data, you will get charged over and over and over again. And people find that out the hard way. So you have to put your phone in airplane mode within a few minutes after leaving port, and you keep it there. But the way you use these internet packages on the ship is once you're in airplane mode, then you connect to the ship's Wi-Fi. Then you can pay for your internet package through the ship, and you connect that way. So it's pretty crucial. Make sure that your phone is on airplane mode. And I mean, unless you're daring and you're in a port where you might be able to have some connection, like if you go to Puerto Rico, maybe have Verizon, you can use it or something like that. But you really just want to keep it on airplane mode the whole time. That way you can use your phone as a camera. You can use your phone for music. You can use your phone for a Wi-Fi connection to get online through the ship. But just keep it in airplane mode so you don't get any data going in and out of it. And that's how you keep yourself from getting those $1,000 phone bills. So great question, Gail. We appreciate that.
A couple more questions in here. There is
Debbie has a question.
Firestorm. Does Royal Caribbean have vacation insurance like Carnival's Total Vacation Protection Plan? Yes, they do. Pretty much the same thing. It's always more to book your insurance through the cruise line versus an outside agency, but they do offer it, and sometimes they will add it on without you always knowing. I've had a couple people recently transfer bookings to me from Royal, and they didn't know that they even had the vacation protection, and it was already added on there. And
stuck it right on, huh?
Yeah, and so and when I called them, sometimes they'll add it on and you don't realize, so anyways, just always check out with Royal.
Good call, good call.
But yes, they do offer it.
Debbie said, Jamie, what can you do with the fish you catch in Ketchikan? Was it much to send it home? We did not send any home, but you can. A good reputable company will take it, fillet it, package it, and send it home. But I couldn't tell you what the cost is.
It's a little expensive.
Yeah, it's not going to be cheap. You may be better off just going home and buying yourself some salmon at the grocery store and calling it a day, unless you're really dying to just eat your own fish. And quite often the guys who catch it will keep it, and I think they'll either use it potentially for bait for the next time, or they may keep it and eat it to feed themselves and their friends and family. So if you really want to take care of a local, use their service, throw them a tip at the end, and let them take home the what you catch and make themselves dinner on top of it. And that's a pretty good way to make a living out there.
Because I think our son-in-law Brett checked into that before you guys went fishing. I think it was pretty pricey.
Let's see.
There was another question.
Bruce and Cindy, good to have you here. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
It went away. It was something about things for kids.
Hold on, let me just say thank you. The Huebner Hijinks on the high seas. They've got they've got a hammer available. I don't doubt that, because I wouldn't mess with either one of those guys. And I mean, they make their own moonshine. So let me just say that. Thank you very much, guys, for keeping an eye on things.
It's up there. It passed by us. There was a question about.
There was a question? Okay, but I'm going to start jumping here, and it's going to get crazy.
Let me see if I can find it.
We're on this one. Great idea on the travel card.
It was something about. I just saw something about what to do for kids in Alaska, I think.
Okay, well, if you want to talk about that, then...
Well, I don't know what port or what...
All right, if you ask the question about kids in Alaska, what port are you referencing?
I mean, pretty much anything you do in Alaska, kids can do, unless they're just really small. A lot of places are stroller-friendly there. We actually had our...
Besides the glacier, I mean, it gets a little slippery.
Our 2-year-old grandson there, and they took him pretty much everywhere. They took him up to Mendenhall Glacier.
That is right.
And he did fine. We went on the train. He did good on that.
All right, let's quickly run through. There's a lot of guys. We really appreciate the questions. We love answering questions, and we kind of think it's our specialty, to be quite honest with you. So that is awesome of you. Let's throw a couple things out there. Let's see. I'm going to start right with well, first, Sharky and Pretty Bear, thank you. We appreciate that you're watching the Horizon vlog. Thank you so much. John Burrows, what's going on? Glad to have you here, buddy. Amy Rogers said, what's the earliest flight time you would book on debarkation day? Debarkation day. Depending on how far the port is from the airport.
Yeah, where it is.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a 30-minute or less, then I'd say 11 o'clock might be the earliest flight, 11:30.
Yeah, we usually kind of go, noon's usually a good time for us. Noon or shortly after is when our average time of when we book. book flights. And like Jamie said, it depends on if you're an hour away from the airport or something.
Sure.
Like for instance, in Galveston, we've gone out of Galveston before.
Oof, yeah.
There's Houston Hobby Airport, which is I think like about 45 minutes away, or 40 minutes away. Then there's the International Airport, which is like a little over an hour away. So, you know, it depends on what airport you're going out of.
And the traffic can be brutal if you're in Texas and Galveston. So
Galveston.
Traffic's always something to keep in mind as well.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. What else do we have? Ann Smith said, yes, I enable Wi-Fi calling before I leave. Then I can call from the ship's Wi-Fi. There you go. R2D2 Gamer, yes, you're absolutely right. Like if you're in the Virgin Islands or Puerto Rico, then you can use your phone. Mark Stamper says, do you have any upcoming cruises on Horizon scheduled? It's funny you should ask that.
We do.
Question mark, as a matter of fact.
This October is our group cruise, and we'll be on the Horizon October 13th.
There you go. Let's see, what else do we have going on here? I want to try to catch up. A lot of fishing charters also own local restaurants, or they can or sell their catch to them. That's good stuff. Let's see. Firestorm said, thanks. I'll follow up with Royal. James Lemrick had the premium Wi-Fi on the Dream, and it worked better than his internet at home.
Wow.
I don't know if that's speaking more to the Dream or more to your local internet company. John Burroughs is going to be on the Horizon on 4/20.
Oh.
John,
that's coming up soon.
You might want to make sure that that 4/20 cruise wasn't booked out by a bunch of.
Oh my god! Oh my god, Jamie!
What I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Or maybe. Let's see. Tizzer Travel, what is going on, buddy? Glad to have you here, Tizzer Travel. There's another creator. There's so many creators here tonight. I am honored to have you guys all here in the chat with us. A little late to the show, won't be able to stay the whole night, but you're here. And it's the thought that counts, and we appreciate that very much.
Yeah.
Can you get a good cabin from a travel agency or directly from the cruise ship itself? Oh, Yolanda, I believe the best way to go is through a travel agent.
Yeah. Kind of like the travel agent has.
Do you know anybody who can hook Yolanda up? Just you know, thinking out loud.
Yeah, a travel agency has the same. They can book anything the cruise line can. They have access to all the same cabins, promotions, everything.
I think that some people are the one thing that makes people weary with a travel agent, and it's really the only thing that you don't have 100% control over, is when you make a payment on your cruise, you have to have the travel agent make it for you. They are the liaison with regards to payments, and that payment goes direct. And I know what you're going to say. It goes directly to the cruise line. It doesn't go to the travel agent's account and then from the travel agent to the cruise line. The travel agent just makes it on your behalf, and that's a requirement. Most anything else you can see, hear, and control, and you can take care of. And the one thing that the travel agent is good for is the travel agent's usually a small business, and their small business relies on taking amazing care of you. Their reputation, the word of mouth, the references, reviews, stuff like that, that's their livelihood. Whereas if you call the cruise ship directly, you're getting someone who just got out of training. It's a job that they have. They want to do very well. They may or may not make errors. They may or may not have all the knowledge that the person in the next cubicle has.
Yeah, speaking of that, I've had to call for people, call the cruise line before, and I've had people make errors that I've done, and then I've had to fix them because they've made an error.
Well, I mean, it's just like any other job. If you work somewhere,
there's new people everywhere.
There's always new employees out there. So, and as far as payment goes, I just want to jump on that, and then we'll get off of that topic. But the cruise line, the money that the travel agent may make from booking your cruise comes from the cruise line. It adds nothing to the cost for you, the consumer or the cruiser. It comes from the travel or the cruise line. So whether the cruise line's paying their own people to work for them and help book the cruises, or paying someone who's a travel agent, that comes from them. And sometimes the travel agent can also have access to perks, something special. Maybe they're doing something special for a cruise that they're booking, which regards, might have onboard credit and stuff. So boy, I really did a great job at explaining that, didn't I? Can you pat me on the head for doing a good job? Thank you very much. I'm very proud of myself right now.
Gosh.
I've been trying to pay a lot of attention to what Sharon does all day. Let's see. Oh, Laudito Loca said, was the band playing the Queen song the best music on the horizon? I'm assuming that's Tony. I'm gonna say
there was some.
I'm gonna say yes. That's the one band that I stopped for numerous times if I was walking by to listen to them play some songs.
Yeah, I guess as far as band goes, yeah. There was the that show, The Celestial Strings. The
well, that was a show though. That doesn't really count. I don't
really
think.
good too. I know, but they're the violinists. But that was really good.
So the big thing nowadays you see on a lot of cruise ships, Carnival's featuring it on a lot of their ships, are the trio of violin players, and this ship had a nice group. There's one particular group that I love for a few reasons.
Yeah, they're our favorite.
But the main reason is they play contemporary rock songs on their violins, and I love the heck out of that. You may have seen me rocking out to them in a couple of our videos.
They've been on a couple cruises.
They were on the Dream, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
And so you can see them. They're called Allure Strings. A lot of the other the trios are great, but these three girls are rock stars.
Actually, you can follow them on Facebook. They have a Facebook page, and you can they'll put little clips sometimes on there playing and things.
I know it is. It's just unfortunate that they're all so unattractive. They're gorgeous. I mean, they're nowhere near as beautiful as you are.
Oh my gosh. They are. They're really
Tony, I'm going to say officially that was the best music that I enjoyed on there. Unless it was the music I was playing in my cabin while I was having a cocktail on my Bluetooth speaker, which is always good tunes because I like to rock out with my Chivas Regal out. Let's see, what else do we have? Out of here, kids. I got that 3:30 alarm set for Jeff Geyer. Jeff, thanks for being here, buddy. We appreciate it. Let's see. Florida Krista commenting on Griffin Alyssa's Virgin Scarlet Lady video. That was awesome. If you don't know, G&A, Griffin Alyssa got an amazing chance to go check out the Scarlet Lady in her infancy, just the shell of the ship. It's really interesting seeing what the ship looks like. It's like going to the house next door that's in the process of being built. It's only been like 2 weeks into it. You know, it's like a skeleton, and it's really neat to see what it's like then and what it's going to turn into. So go check out that video if you haven't checked it out already.
Yeah, it looks like a cool ship.
Sheila Bosiger said, "What would you do in Roatan?"
Ooh.
Tony, did I do that right? Is that how you do? Roatan. I don't know if he has if that's copyrighted. I apologize.
What would we do? We usually
what would you do in Roatan?
We usually go with Real Deal Roatan Tours. That's we've taken a tour with him a few times, and he's kind of our favorite tour guide. It's a private tour. He'll take you. He has
LW. Thank you.
He has tours that you can book on his website that you can do. They'll also customize your tour. Very reasonably priced. And that's probably our favorite thing to do. Yes. We've gone to Little French Key. That would probably be my next thing to do, would go to Little French Key and spend the day.
Last time we were there, a couple months ago, we almost went there, but there's been a lot of stuff going on in Little French Key, and they're having some battles with some disagreements, whatever you want to call it, with some of the local government over some of the rules and regulations for how they're keeping the animals. What they're doing there to the reef locally has become an issue, depending on whose side of the fence you're on. So before you go there, just do a little research and see what's going on there. All right, I got to bump up here a little bit. I just want to try to catch up. Leanne said she got caught up on the Horizon vlogs with her coffee this morning. Leanne, I hope you were watching the Horizon vlog, looking out your window at the 2 feet of snow that's in your yard. And thank you again for posting your amazing videos of you and your beautiful family to share with us. Great. We really, really appreciated that, and I know a lot of people enjoyed watching it. You did a great job. And Sharon will be contacting you for that part-time photographer job for Sharon at Sea.
Yeah, that ship looked really nice.
And
really
don't tell Griff I said that. Griff from Griff and Alyssa. He always wants to come work for us and be our photographer. And I'm like, no, dude. He barely knows what he's doing.
Oh my God.
But I can get you in definitely. I can definitely get you in there. Let's see. I'm gonna bounce ahead. Ruth Todd is here. What's up, Ruth?
Hi,
Glad
Ruth.
to have you. I'm going to see if I can avoid the... Oh, it jumped a little bit. It sure did. Sharon, I normally book and mostly pay for the cruise through the cruise line site, then transfer to an agent to find flights or hotels. Have I been doing it all wrong? That's from Debbie. Debbie, you haven't been.
No,
you can do that.
I mean, really, when you do that, it's really less. It's less work for the travel agent. But you do have, I know, a limited time. You probably know this if that's something you do. You have a limited time that you can have to transfer the booking. I know with Carnival it's 90 days. Other cruise lines, some of them are 30. I think Norwegian's 30.
So you gotta act quick.
But so I know there's a time limit. So No, there's no problem with that at all.
But if you're interested in being part of a group cruise, make sure you book directly with the travel agent that's responsible for the group cruise. Don't book and then assume you can bounce into the group cruise. It could happen in some unique situations, but recently it wasn't able to. We're going to work something out for somebody, but just a little heads up on that deal.
It kind of depends, because as promotions change, the rate codes change, and if that rate code is not available anymore, even if it's the same low deposit maybe, but the rate code has changed, then you can't do that sometimes. So yeah, there's a lot of little.
Do you want to mention real quick
so it's kind of confusing
for people booking flights? And why you don't? You usually don't? You steer a little bit clear doing it real quick.
Yeah,
why?
I will book flights, although I tend to steer clear from it. Like Jamie says, I will book international flights. People going overseas, going to Europe, things like that on a cruise, I will book flights for that. And a lot of times they'll tie those in with their cruise fare off the cruise lines. But just flights in the U.S. I don't normally book. There's the main reason I won't do it is because
War Eagle Mark.
More often than not, the airlines these days change your flights on you. Maybe not a lot. It might just be 15 minutes. Your flight's leaving at this time versus this time. There's a 15-minute difference. Maybe you're going to be on a different plane, or whatever the case is. We've had that happen with American Airlines. We seem like every time we fly that happens.
Yeah, but it's funny. We'll get notified that they've changed our flight by like 10 minutes.
Sometimes,
and we're waiting for it to be like 10 hours.
Yeah, and sometimes it'll be just kind of a right before we fly. So I don't like to be put kind of in the middle with that and be responsible for that. Then if I don't get that email to them, or say maybe they're already en route to the airport or whatever the case is, and they don't get the email, they're not checking their email, and I don't get the information to them, it could mess things up for them, and I don't want to be responsible for that. And so I always encourage people to book their own flights, although if I encourage them to book their own flights, but if they want help finding the flight, maybe finding the best price or something, I am certainly willing to guide them in that direction, tell them, oh, this airline at this time has a good flight, so they can go book it on their own.
There you go. Sheila said...
But hotels, I will book hotels all the time.
Sheila said, Sharonatsea, I tried to book myself with the group cruise and booked another ship.
What?
Sheila, is that something, you just did that by accident? Or did you, I tried to book myself with the group cruise and booked another ship.
Yeah, you can't book on the group cruise to be on the group. You have to book... If it's the 2019 one, it has to be through me. If it's the 2020, it has to be through either me or Ginny.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's just part of the group. So we're all linked together.
Yeah. Sheila says American is awful. Sorry American. DCA10 said, Jamie, I thought you were giving us a ride to Miami. Hey, listen, I'll give you a ride. Just stand outside of your house like this. DCA10 did.
Oh.
That's funny.
Well.
Let's see. There's a little tech talk going on. I love a little tech talk out there. Very good. Nice work there. Let's see. John Bro said, just a suggestion, how about ripping through Eruption for the 10K? I'm not sure you want to hear me try to play Eruption, man. Unless you have some really good earplugs, because it would be brutal. The ship's behind you on the wall. Nice picture from Stan Rock 22. What's up, Stan Rock? Hey, hold on.
It is a nice picture.
This is the time of the chat. I like to do something. There's 140 people here, which is fantastic. Thank you so much. But there's probably only about 40 people that are active in the chat. So I know the regulars out there. You guys, I know you're cool. You're chatting. You know each other. You're mixing it up. As a friend of mine, Tony, would say, you're chopping it up with everybody else. Did I get that right, Tony? So, but if there's anyone out there who has been watching, but you're quiet and you just haven't made a comment because you don't know what to say, or you're shy, or whatever the case is, just jump in right now and just give me a quick hi. How you doing? We just want to recognize you guys and let you know that you're part of the team as well, and try to bring you up to the front row and one of those deals. So if you want to do that, we would really like you to show yourself and let us say hi to you. Some more people want me to play the guitar. I'll play some guitar for 10K. All right. I mean, I'll refresh some lessons at 9,000, and then I'll be ready to go by 10,000. Kenneth Glass, the 2020 group cruise. I know you're referring to the amazing LLLSAS group cruise, which is going to be, I'm sure that we will not be the only creators you see. Not only will you see LLLSAS, but you might see GA, and who knows who else is going to be out there on that deal. As a matter of fact, at this point, you'll definitely see GA. That's going to be, what's the date?
October 24th.
Yes. October 24th, so make sure you're there. Still here, just nothing to say at the moment from Firestorm. That's okay. That's fine with me. Taylor Camp booked for the 17th out of New Orleans. Fantastic. Tina Dunlap's there. Ashley S says, I liked for you. Rob Steinauer, what's up? Deborah Blankenfish. Alex is there. Okay, it's going fast now. John Miller. Joe Dura, what is going on, Joe?
On the breakaway.
Joe's had some good posts lately.
We have not been on the breakaway. We have not.
D&G Explorers, we are shy, dilly. Come on, listen, guys. Whatever's in your cup right now, tilt it back, finish it, and let's get verbal. Let's mix it up a little bit. Thank you for watching, though, guys. We really appreciate it. Brenda Brown, Shirla Dixon, what's going on? Shirla can't wait for the Mardi Gras. Dave and Brandy's excursion.
Oh, what do you think?
Please, Dave and Brandy. You guys are not shy. That's
Catherine,
ridiculous.
what do you think about Half Moon? Half Moon K, we will be on the Magic. Half Moon K is awesome.
Yes.
I can't say enough about that. We've been there, I think, 3 times, and every time is as good as the last time.
And every time I leave there, I'm stone cold sober.
You are not.
What?
That's a lot.
Ruby Craig is here.
The water
What's going
is
on?
some of the most beautiful water you'll ever see.
Yes. Yeah. Ann Jordan said we're all shy. Ann, how about some emojis for us? Ann Jordan has the strongest emoji game out of all the chats. So do something, Ann, where you like make an entire sentence out of emojis, and we'll see if Sharon can decipher what you're saying in your sentence. Yeah. I'm not going to put myself on the spot. I've never figured out. You're the smart one. Tina Thomas is here. What's going on? RW LPN to RN 2017. That sounds like a fellow nurse. What is up? LPN to RN. Fantastic. Glad to have you here.
Right.
We appreciate our nurses. You know that Sharon is not only is she handles travel, but she saves life in her spare time, just like Nurse Nancy.
Yeah.
That's why they're so buddies. Hi, C. Cindy. Yeah, you're real shy too. Chopping it up. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. Kelly's chucking to wood. Dawn Kirk is here. Holly Ayers is here. What is up, Holly? Sheila will be on the Mardi Gras October 24, 2020. Wow, that'll be fantastic. Janet Moyer's here. Toothsome Discoveries. Hello, of what's up, Toothsome?
We're still trying to figure out when we can get on the Mardi Gras.
We've been talking about the Mardi Gras.
It's kind of gone on the back burner right now, but we'll figure it out.
Hold on, the Cruise Geeks. Matt, are you saying there's too much octopus at Half Moon Cay? Are you making that comment right now that we need to watch out for octopus, or are you trying to say that at the buffet?
Smile.
Are you trying to say that at the buffet they have a delicious octopus that they're serving?
I know there's a lot of fish there.
As a snack.
Little white fish in the water.
They are. They freak Matthew out.
Yeah, when he was younger, he got in the water and he didn't realize the fish were in there, and all of a sudden they were just swarming around. He got freaked out for a minute. Yeah.
Big G and Snuggles. What's up, Big G? How you doing? Let's see. We know that It's Our Fenwick Life is still here, and they are not shy. Sue Alexander from Metro Atlanta, cruising on the Celebrity Summit March 30. Summit's second trip out of their revolutionizing, I'm assuming, port there. So congratulations. That's a great time. Elizabeth said, I need an emotional support octopus, so you should get with Matt Allen for that. He can definitely hook that up. Did you go to the fort when you were in San Juan? This says Timothy Walters.
We did not make it there this time. I don't know, a couple reasons. It got a little late.
We spent a lot of time in the pizza place. We were there for quite a while.
The pizza place took longer.
Not in a bad way. We just enjoyed the heck out of ourselves.
Yeah, we were having a good time there with Matthew for his birthday. And by the time we got out, we had enough time to go to the fort, but we wanted to get back on the ship and be ready in the dining room at 6 for Matthew's birthday dinner. We'd already made some arrangements with the maitre d'. So with that being said, we didn't have enough time to get up to the fort from the time we finished the pizza and get back on the ship by then. So no, we did not go to the fort this time. But we have been there before, but I wanted to go again. It's really pretty up there.
Matt Allen said, not too much. I love octopus, live octopus. I know, I'm mad. I apologize. I didn't mean to get you upset by referencing octopus as a tasty treat. Maybe served with a dip, lightly breaded, or something like that. So I apologize. Don't be mad at me. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Nasheen Brown, what is up? Love our nurses. RN since 2012. Also know Sharon is a fellow nurse too. She is. She lays low on it. She doesn't talk about it. When I bring up what she does, she usually taps my leg because she's like, oh, you don't have to talk about that. But I like to because I'm very proud of her for that. Nina Franklin, good night. Good night.
Good night, Nina.
Nina didn't even say good evening, and now she's saying good night already. Ruth Todd said nobody ever accused me of being quiet. Kat, what is there to do if you do not drink booze? Now, are you saying that like rhetorically, or are you actually asking that question, Kat? Let me know and I'll answer it. I don't think it's a real question.
Oh.
I think she's saying, what are you gonna do if you don't drink booze?
Okay.
One of those deals. The cruise geek, Matt Allen and the cruise geeks are excited about seeing an octopus at Half Okay.
Oh.
Hey, don't tell Matthew that there's octopus in the water. He may never go in the water again. He's got a little thing about that.
Yeah.
Sasha Anderson, respiratory therapist, fantastic.
Nice.
Oh, High Seas Paul said, I've been in San Juan quite a few times, and I don't think we've ever seen that free shuttle. Yeah, dude, we waited for the free shuttle, and we didn't see it.
Now, not last time, a couple times back when we were in San Juan, a couple years ago, we actually did see the free shuttle. You weren't with us. You went on a fishing excursion with Marty Sonder, who was in the chat earlier, her husband, and me, Marty, Matthew, and her daughters went walking around San Juan, and we're going to take the free shuttle. So we did see the free shuttle that day.
You did see it. Yes, oh, yeah, that's when EJ and I went tarpon fishing.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Tarpon fishing in
so
San Juan as an excursion.
it was around then, but other than that, yeah, I haven't seen it the last couple times we've been there. This time we plan to take it, but I didn't really think about it, and then we didn't see it.
Someone had a question about, James Lemrick said, what special activities do you have planned for your 2020 group cruise? Well, I will be, from what I understand, I'm doing a pole dancing lesson. And I believe Tony is doing an hour of intense crocheting. He's going to be crocheting a carnival whale tail for anyone who asks. I think that's accurate, if I'm not mistaken. Jenny, I don't know if you guys are still out there, but Jenny, if you're there, can you confirm that Tony's still doing the crochet hour in the library where it's nice and quiet?
He's going to have to go take some crocheting lessons from Nurse Nancy.
Yes.
She's the ultimate.
Oh, a Cat Rose said, I'm actually asking because I cannot drink booze due to the med. Well, Cat, you can do anything and everything that anyone else is doing, and just make sure that the drink in your hands are Coke instead of a Scotch and Coke. I mean, besides just enjoying the sun, looking at the beauty of the ship.
There's trivia games.
Yes.
There's all kinds of entertainment on the ship. There are
there's a sports square where you can do sky rides, or you can do swimming, or you can do water stuff, play in the water park, go down the water slides.
Talks and like indoors. There's they always have some sort of activity going on indoors if you're not an outdoors person. Like I said, the trivia. There's other little just games. There's bingo. There's
you go listen to music. You can have dinner. You can go have desserts, a cake and a coffee.
There's something going on around the ship. Like in multiple places, usually at once. So,
and the money that you're not spending on booze, like the rest of us ding-dongs, you can spend that on a spa treatment for yourself and pamper yourself a little bit, so you can do that too. Yeah. So there's just a few things that you can do.
There's a lot to do. You can go on a cruise and not drink and have a wonderful time.
Yes. Koozies for the whale tail. That is nice. That's what Don Kirk said. Don, don't get me started on koozies. Okay, I have a thing, and I am.
Jamie's anti
koozie.
Koozie.
I do not like koozies at all. I'm against them. I point my finger and I shun people that use a koozie, and I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I like wine.
Let's see. Catherine says, "You keep me laughing. Thank you. I look forward to Mondays." Thank you very much, Catherine. We appreciate that. We like to have a little information and a lot of fun when we come out here with you guys on a Monday. That's why we keep doing it, and that's why we enjoy it too. Leanne said pole dancing. Yeah, Leanne, you guys are going to miss that. I would love to get your husband in on some of that. Leanne, I have a question for you as well. I'm pretty sure that in one of your Facebook Live clips, you had said you referred to your last name as Francesconi. But you've led me to believe that the correct pronunciation is Francescone. So if you could clarify that for me, I really need to know, because when I thought I heard you say that, I couldn't really sleep that night. It just kept running through my head that I'm saying your name wrong the whole time, and you've just allowed me to say it because you didn't want to correct me, when really there's a true Italian scone at the end of that name. So just bring it together for me, please, if you would. Have you ever cruised on the Glory? We're going on her in a year. Sharon?
Yeah, we have.
Yes,
we have. We had a great time on the Glory. It's been several years. It was actually before the latest dry dock where they added that water park. It was before that. It still had the old blue slide on it. But we had a great time on the Glory.
Griff and Alyssa, I think it's probably Griff, because I don't think Alyssa would have that because she's probably too much fun. But Griff is doing a paint watching seminar. 40 pastels to watch dry before your next summer cruise. That'll be interesting.
Wow, it sounds like there's going to be a lot of fun activities on this cruise.
There are. I think everyone's going to come to my pole dancing class, to be honest with you. But it is BYOP.
Jenny,
it is bring your own pole.
Jenny, if you're still out there, I think we're going to have to make some things of our own here.
I don't know what you girls are going to put together, but I think it's going to be a blast.
We'll have some things together as it gets closer. It's still so far out, we haven't really planned anything. Yeah. Jenny and I'll get together. We'll all get together and we'll be planning some things.
And Leanne said she did both cocktails and the spa, so she's got the best of both worlds. Very nice. People watching is good too. Paul, that's an excellent point, man. I have enjoyed sitting there with friends and family, just watching all the folks and you know, just looking at all the people. There's such a unique dynamic or demographic of folks that go on these cruise ships.
People have fun. Just walking by, dancing, just having fun. It's just kind of fun just to sit there and have a drink or just sit there and just kind of watch people.
Ruth, you didn't miss it. Today's class was canceled. And Mark Sanford said I have to push the 15 drink limit before watching the pole dancing. You're not going to watch it. You're in it. It's a hands-on deal. So you're not just going to sit there and watch me dance a pole. We're going to dance it together. How many days till your diamond cruise on Carnival? Do you have a count on that? Because I have no idea.
I think we're 3 away. I think we're 3 away. And it depends, I guess, how many days they are. But I guess if we're looking at 7 days. Although we have a cruise that's 9 days next summer. So, but it's still going to be 3. It's going to be 3.
Faber or Rob or both, it will be in the vlog. And we will show that any pole dancing class will be fully... You have to record it because how are you going to get better if you can't watch yourself back and watch yourself pole dance and learn from your mistakes? I mean, that's pretty normal. And I do know that Tony and I on that group cruise, we are going to be singing a couple of classics, some classic duets, including something probably involving Barbra Streisand and Neil Diamond and Kenny Rogers and Dolly Parton and a couple other good ones.
Are you going to dress the part too?
Maybe. Guess that you'll have to find that out. It is a Halloween cruise.
Sounds like we're gonna need a whole luggage just for the costumes.
That is right. And there's gonna be arts and crafts with Jenny and Sharon. I have a feeling arts and crafts with Jenny and Sharon will revolve with bottles of wine and trips to the casino. Because I know Jenny is a fan of the casino, and Sharon is not afraid of a Wheel of Fortune game. Let me tell you that.
Well,
she's particular.
I used to like it.
She's
I don't
particular.
play it as much now because it does. You don't get the spins like.
If you get one spin, I can't drag you off of that thing. I have to pull you off by a ponytail.
Yeah, I like roulette. I love to sit at the roulette table and play roulette.
It will make it. Yes, what a great vlog this class will make. You're absolutely right, Jenny B. Jenny, happy 21st birthday. It's a great one, so enjoy it while you're young. A bony knees contest at the Highland Games. We can do that. That's no problem. Let's see. Mary Ellen Shaw is making a comment. Oh, talking about somebody must ask the question and she's responding. Thank you, Mary Ellen. I apologize. We got off on a pole dancing tangent. And people are asking valid questions.
Yeah,
so thank you for doing that.
D&G
Explorers are still here. See, they came out. Dilly dilly, boys. Dilly dilly.
A glitter pole.
Let's see. It'll be hard to top the pole dancing. What's after that? A damn good time is what usually comes after a pole dance. Kelly's chucking the wood, falls disgracefully off of all poles. You'll be okay. Masked dancing. I don't know about that, Matt Allen and Sandy. That might be a little bit tricky, but we'll work on it. Love the slots. That's what Sheila says. Let's see. James, I still think the oil's a mistake, but you're the pole dancing instructor. If you want oil, I'll order it. Well, it makes for a good time.
Oh, wow. Liz won $700 on the Wheel of Fortune.
Really?
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. That's one of those games where you get you put in all your money. Every once in a while, you get to do a big spin, and the big wheel spins at the top, and you're like, "Yes, please hit 1,000," and then it hits like $10.
It's 25.
Yes, or you're just like, "Oh God, what a downer! What a downer!" I've seen Tony sing. He's pretty good. Hi, sees Paul. Yeah, he is good. He can belt out a tune. We are going to have a sing-off, though. Each one of us is going to sing our own version of the Kiss song, Beth. Maybe you're familiar with it. And at the end of it, the audience is going to cheer for whoever's version they liked better. So it's going to be a head-to-head contest, a Beth-off, if you will. And so I hope that Tony's ready for that. And also,
you better start practicing.
let's see. Tony, he's calling me James. He's throwing a little dig in there. Give me a James comment. I wasn't gonna bring it up, but there is one thing that Sharon and I are actually gonna challenge Tony and Jenny to on the 2020 group cruise. Can we talk about that right now, or is that kind of on secret? It's the. Or should we save that? No, we're all right. We're gonna sit on it, and we might issue a video challenge.
They probably heard you whispered so loud.
Nobody heard that. Did anybody hear what I said? If you heard what I said, just go ahead and say it, because if you heard it, probably other people do. Leanne said Brian won on roulette last week. He lost again, then won 1,200 after he took $200 from me at the blackjack table. Oof. Oh, Beth off. What? Oh, Beth, what can I do? You are totally right. Griff said, come on, tell us. Jamie, don't usually do the hairy chest contest, but Sharon won't let you air it. Ruth, you may or may not be right about that. Actually, Ruth,
no.
I'm not gonna lie. I've never won the hairy chest contest, but I am a 3-year champion in the hairy back contest. I nail that thing every time. It is like, I don't even know what, it's just like, I mean, when I take off my shirt, it's just like, it just goes poof. It's like an afro back there, to be honest with you. It just shoots up. It's crazy.
My gosh. No, it will not, it's not a belly flop contest.
No. Firestorm said they sell a 55-gallon drum of oil on Amazon for $1.4 thousand. Tony, if you want to get that order going, I think they'll prime deliver that to you tomorrow, so we can make that happen. Can't wait to film it, said Griff. You make sure that Griff doesn't bring his camera, because we're gonna be acting the fool, and this dude's gonna come back and have the greatest vlogs ever. He's gonna be, look at these food, look at this guy from Sharonatsea. What an idiot. Let's see, what else? Belly flop contest? No, didn't hear anything. I'll hide it from karaoke. Chia pet. It is like a chia pet, times 10. I look like a chia pet with that wig on, don't I? Remind me one day to wear my new wig for you guys. I had to dress up like Mike Brady from the Brady Bunch for a work function. Don't get me started on it, but it happened, and it was, I don't know, it was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Let's see. Griff will have 6 GoPros with six different angles streaming live. Somehow I don't doubt that, as a matter of fact. Twosome Discovery said, I always want to go on a cruise, but I always worry because I'm blind. I won't really have any fun. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Twosome, if that is the case and you're making that comment, I'll tell you what, boy, there's a lot of sensory excitement when you go on that cruise. I mean, when you can sit up on the Lido deck and I mean, listen, for us, we lay up there and we close our eyes and you hear so much going on.
Yeah,
you hear
music,
people having fun, laughing and talking and engaging each other, and you can hear the ocean and the breeze and stuff like that.
That's my favorite part, is just sitting on the balcony or just laying on the lounge chair and listening to the ocean.
That is right.
I love listening to the ocean.
Yeah, there's a lot of sensory stimulation that you can get that's not just visual on the cruise ship. You can go to a show and hear the singing, and I mean, you know, it's fantastic. So I'll tell you what, I hear you. Maybe it'd be a little challenge, but I would challenge you to go and do it. I think you'd have a great time.
Yeah.
And I've seen plenty of folks on there who are visually impaired, and you know, they're doing their thing and having a good time. So,
yeah.
Did you have an answer for the thing about when our diamond cruises?
Yeah, I said 3 cruises.
Okay, cool.
3 cruises.
All right, we're rolling.
So hopefully it'll be. We have a few other cruises booked on other cruise lines, kind of in between. So it probably won't be till. It'll be in 2020 sometime.
Yes.
Yeah.
Timothy Walters. I'll tell you what, man. I don't know a lot about it, but Timothy's asking, what do you think about the travel advisory in the Bahamas? One thing I will say is, more often than not, when these travel advisories happen, they're meant more for people that are staying, that are staying there for periods of time, as opposed to the cruiser that's getting off the ship for a day and then getting back on the ship to go to the next port. You know, when you do that, everything's very structured. You're going on these excursions that are going day in and day out, so they're familiar with, you know, what they're doing, where they're going. They know how to take precautions if they need to. But the folks that are staying in hotels that aren't maybe the greatest hotel, that aren't secure, and they're traveling out on the streets and they're going to areas of town that maybe they shouldn't go to. They're going out to clubs and things. I think that's when it gets a little riskier. So if I was going to Nassau next week on a cruise, I wouldn't be concerned. I might stay a little closer to port, and I wouldn't venture out on my own as much as I usually would. But I don't know that I'd get too worried about it at the time. I mean, you know, Mazatlan in Mexico had a similar thing happen. The cruise ship stopped going there. But really, most of the issues were things that were happening not necessarily to cruisers, but to other people that were going there for a vacation, staying there a week, and running into issues. So that's my opinion. It may or may not be right, but it's mine, and I like it.
Oh, yeah.
I
Someone
like it.
said they were going on the what to do on the seaside. They're going on their honeymoon. But
on which one?
Looks like Robin Favor answered it for them. Yeah.
Excellent.
We haven't been on the seaside, the MSC seaside, but probably just like most ships, you know, go to the shows, maybe get a
well,
spa
listen,
treatment.
if you're on the seaside, then you go. Robin Favor from It's Our Fenwick Life have done it and vlogged it, and a little channel called La Lido Loca has also. Yeah. They're knee deep into they're you know like 3/4 done with their vlogs.
Yeah.
By the way, how do they do that so fast? We got off the Horizon like a month ago, and we're barely on week 4, and other people are off the cruise like a week ago, and they got 5 days under the belt. I don't know how you guys do it. It's insane that you're so good at doing that and so fast. I'm not sure how you pull it off. You blow my mind, that's for sure. Have you folks ever sailed with Crystal Cruises? And Vera Charles 50. Wow. What is up? We haven't. We're not that fancy. Yeah, we travel with our son, so we go for more kid-friendly environments. So there you have it. Lalila Loca said ship noise in the ocean is pretty amazing to listen to. Yeah. You are right. Do you know what costume nights are like for Halloween? Says Kim. There's
a lot of people dress up. I mean, the ships are usually pretty big into the Halloween, I guess, festivities. You know, a lot of people bring costumes. They dress up. They usually have a costume contest. Sometimes they'll have like a little costume parade. Things like that.
Yes.
Some cruise lines, they'll give out candy to the kids and even the adults, you know, so they'll do like a trick-or-treating thing. So there's all kinds of things going on for Halloween.
And on a side note, guys, I'm very proud of the cruise crew right now. You guys have given some great answers and some great feedback to Twosome Discoveries, who came out and, you know, I mean, boy, I mean, hey, it's bold. You come in the chat, you mentioned that you're blind and you struggle with maybe wanting to go on a cruise and not going. And you guys have just come through with some great feedback and answers. So good job, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see. If you enter the contest, I'll enter the... Oh, High Seas Paul said, if you enter the contest, I'll enter the hairy man contest. You're just going for hairy man in general, Paul? Is that the deal? You're not going with a front or a back or anything? Just a hairy man?
I'll have our hairy man contest. April Repetto said, yes, 3 kids are going with me, but I don't know what her question is. Was that? I don't know if that was the one.
Oh, well, didn't April have a question, something right there? Wasn't April one of the questions on the paper?
See if she was.
April was there?
Oh, on the Vista. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she's on the spring break. Okay.
There you go.
So I gave her some things for kids.
Awesome.
Yeah. And if you want anything else, you can always write emails below. You can always email me, and I'll email you maybe a list of something.
Josh.
Or a tour company or something that's good to use outside of the cruise.
It's Our Fenwick Life. Just reminded me also, Josh Holcomb also has seaside vlogs that are going on right now as well. So check those out too. That guy makes some awesome vlogs too. Russ C said, yeah, check out Tony's seaside vlogs. They are awesome. Griff said, yeah, I feel you, Jamie. People are cranking out vlogs. Like, how do you sleep when you eat? Dude, you're totally right. I don't know. It's very difficult. We're really interested in MSC Seaside. Hopefully the timing is right for D&G Explorers. Yeah, listen, I mean, the ship looks awesome. I would go just for the Formula One car, to be honest with you. And you give me a beer and put me in a Formula One simulator, and I'm having a damn good time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. I like that you've been on the Destiny 3 times. Have you been back on the Sunshine? Destiny was our first cruise. Captain's Table MDR.
We have not been on the Sunshine yet. When it first became the Sunshine, we thought about booking it, and Jamie kind of didn't want to go on it. I guess when they first changed it over,
I was a Destiny guy. I was on the Destiny. I don't need to go on the new Destiny.
We really enjoyed the Destiny. Actually, the Destiny was probably one of our favorite ships back then too. It was a really great ship. We had 3 great cruises on there, but yeah. So and then over time, we just ended up cruising on other itineraries and ships, and we just never really made it back to booking the Sunshine. Really. no real reason. We
Yeah.
just haven't made it back to do it.
Firestorm said beer plus F1 simulator equals vlog content. You got that right, buddy. Multi Deadeye says, what's up from the Vista? Multi Deadeye, you're on the Vista right now? That is
fun.
fantastic. Are you having a great time or what? Give us a scoop. What are you doing right at this moment? What are you doing right now? Are you at the HM bar? Are you hammered? Are you watching a show? Are you at a comedy show? What are you doing right now? Give us the lowdown. Let's see. Folks are making some comments about great vlogs. Carnival Sunshine in 28 days for Gordy. What is up? Griff made a comment. There are 108 likes and 115 people watching. That's solid engagement, he said. I think that's good. I like it when there's more thumbs up than people watching, because that means that I myself have given myself a thumbs up, and I like to try to up that number whenever I can. Dave and Brandy are heading out. Good night, guys. We appreciate it. Alfred Inglesby, I am Blind Love Cruising. Next cruise is MSC July 20th. Boom, there you go.
Okay, yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you for listening to the vlog, Alfred. We really appreciate that. The fact that we can keep someone blind interested just from talking is amazing me, because usually Sharon says I just ramble and ramble on, and she doesn't know how people can listen to me.
I do not say that.
You've never said that?
I haven't, but there has been a few people that have said that.
Who said that? Oh my God! It does. If you don't know what Sharon's talking about,
oh my gosh.
you know, we've been making these videos for quite a while now, and any of you guys who have made a lot of videos, you kind of know what I'm talking about. Is you get to a point where you start to get negative feedback in the comments, and you want to respond and you want to say something back. And one of the things we get a lot of is stuff like referring to me, like, how come he doesn't shut up and let you talk, or all I hear is blah 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 blah, you know, and they're referring to me, and that I talk over Sharon all the time, and I do, I guess, sometimes, right? I mean, I can't help it. That's just our world. I mean, we talk over each other. If you're a married couple, you know what I'm talking about. She's talking to me, I'm talking to her, and we each finish at the same time. We go about our business, having no idea what the other one just said to the other one. I mean, is that not normal for a lot of you guys out there? Because that's how we are. And yeah, and I ramble on and I talk, and Sharon's a lot quieter than me, and she has to use a crowbar to get a word in sometimes. But that's just us. I'm the mouth, and she's the brains and the looks. I mean, that's how our relationship works. So that's how we roll, man. All right, I'm guilty of rambling. Usually is why I keep quiet. That's what Firestorm said. Sheila likes the rambling. Thank you. Oh, hold on. Someone had a question about their kid was looking, wanting to see. Oh my gosh, I really wanted to read that question. Let me see if I can find it. I apologize. I'm just going back in a little bit. Oh, James Lemrick said, my daughter just asked me to ask you. Oh, James, what is your daughter's name? Please let us know that so we can say hi to her. What are all the ships that you've been on so far? She's been researching all the ships since our cruise last month. Can you name all the ships that you've been on, Sharon? Here's a challenge.
Let me tell you the ones I have not been on. That's easier.
What?
Okay. We have been on, I think we've been on the Horizon and the Vista. We've been on all the Dream class ships. We have been on all the Conquest
Horizon,
class.
Vista, Dream, Magic, Breeze.
We've been on all the five.
Magic. We've been on the Magic a couple times.
5 Conquest class ships. We've been on the Splendor.
Hold on. What are the Conquest class? You can't just throw that out there that people know what that is.
We've been on the Conquest. We've been on the Liberty. We've been on the Glory. We've been on the Freedom.
The Valor.
And the Valor.
Okay.
Yeah,
we've been on Splendor a few times.
The only
Destiny
ones we haven't been on, or we've been on the Inspiration, but other than the Inspiration, we have not been on any of the other small fantasy class ships. Oh, except for we have been on the Elation. We have been on the Elation.
Yes.
The Elation, and then we have been on the what else? We have been on.
What's that? The Sensation or the Fascination?
No, we've been on. That's the fantasy class. We have been on the Legend and the Miracle too, for the Spirit class ships.
Kim said, "Who's been your best cruise director?" Hands down, Mike Pack is our favorite #1 cruise director, without a doubt, by far, running away. To be quite honest with you, we just love that dude. Let's see. It was our first cruise on the Sunshine. Liked the Vista better. Cruise Geeks, Matt Allen goes, my name is Matt and I'm a rambler. You're right, dude. The first thing you have to do is admit that you have a problem. Then you have to ask forgiveness from anyone that you've ever affected. Let's see. Big Sexy was our favorite cruise director. That's what Stanrock said. Hi, sees Paul. Paul, I'm going to answer this question for you, but I'm going to put a caveat in it. Excuse me for using a big word. I don't like to do that often. Looking at booking the Vista in May, how was the service on the ship? You want me to handle that?
Well,
you want to handle that?
you know what? Someone who's recently been on the Vista may have a whole different perspective.
Griffin Alyssa, peace out. Thanks for watching.
Oh, good night, Griffin Alyssa. Then we went when it first came out in 2017. I don't know. We came out a few months after it came out, and that was probably one of our least favorite for customer service. I mean, there was other things we loved on the ship, but customer service wise, it was kind of on the bottom of our list. But it's a beautiful ship. But like I said, I think now it's upped its game. The customer service is a little better, I think, and.
Yes.
But yeah, you need to.
We got it in its infancy, and it didn't go great.
Yeah.
So
ask someone who's more recently been on it.
Yes, or drink a lot and you won't care, which I know you're very capable of doing. So you got to be fine.
Yeah. Although you know, we really never have a real bad experience. No, even if something's not the greatest, we just go on about our day, our cruise, and we have a good time no matter what.
Like when we say the service wasn't great, we mean like they weren't overly friendly at the customer service desk. Our servers in the dining room were good.
They weren't bad. There was just no.
Yeah, our room steward was good, you know. But we've had such great experiences that when something's just kind of good,
the personality wasn't.
It seems like it's not up to par. So, Lalita Loca said we're on the Breeze for the first time in April. Any must things to do or check out or specialty dining? Why, yes. Looks like Lalita Loca. Those are some new cruisers. I think they're new to the channel. Welcome, you guys. Glad to have you here.
Steakhouse, of course.
The steakhouse is amazing, and so go check that out on the Breeze.
The little what's that theater?
They're gonna have sushi.
The Thrill Theater's fun. We went there.
They're gonna have sushi. They're gonna have the bonsai sushi. Will be on the Breeze. You want to make sure you check that out. The Red Frog Pub. Make sure you go there. As a matter of fact, if you can get on early and throw some elbows and get in there first, like we've had the honor of doing, you can get a free beverage of your choice. Yeah. Actually, I think it's just
the Breeze has pretty much everything on it. We
recommend the slides.
Except for a few of the new specialty restaurants, I guess.
They kind of have the best of everything. They got the guys, they got the Blue Iguana, they got the pizza. They have the Seafood Shack now as well, which is a little spot that took over the Tandoor. Sorry for those of you that are devastated that the Tandoor is gone. I'm not in that class, but I think they have the Seafood Shack now. You can pay. That's one little spot that you can pay for some seafood treats. You can get oysters on the hash shell. You can get some, seafood grinder type sandwiches and some stuff like that. So that's something else there. So to the new cruisers, Lalita Loca, you definitely want to check that out for sure.
Oh my goodness, you're gonna have a great time on their group cruise in April.
Cruise Geek said, "Do they have bocce on the Breeze?" You mean bocce ball, Matt?
You know what? I did not see it. I want to say no, but I could be wrong.
Pretty Bear, good night.
It may be hidden somewhere, but I don't remember.
I don't recall any bocce ball.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I don't remember seeing that on any of the Dream Class ships. So on the
Nancy just came back to say say good night.
Good night, Nancy.
What's up, Nancy? Everything's been going great. There's been no one out of line at all. I think it's the fear of Nancy, just the fear of dealing with Nancy.
She's been watching at a distance.
Sheila said, "Should we do the steakhouse on Elegant Night?" No. And I'll tell you why. Because usually Elegant Night has some of the best dining room food, main dining room food options.
Yeah,
you're gonna get filet, prime rib, some lobster tail on Elegant Night. Yes, so do the steakhouse on an alternate night.
Yeah, maybe check the menus. Yeah, and one of the nights where they're not having anything is good. And the first night's good because you do get a free bottle of wine if you go to the steakhouse the first night on embarkation day. The only thing with that is, sometimes it feels a little rushed and you're tired from embarkation day and things like that too. So it kind of has its good and bad on that. But yeah, try a night where there's...
the new cruisers, Lalita Loca said thank you. Matt, the Cruise Geek said, I do not doubt that the Cruise Geeks had quite a flavor for the Tandoor. I could see you just enjoying the heck out of that. It's a unique flavor and a taste, and I know that you are a unique flavor kind of a dude, so I could definitely see that happening.
I saw.
Any recommendations for St. Thomas? DJ Flying Brian. I'll give you 2 recommendations. Can I do this?
Sure.
All right. My first recommendation is Coral World and Coki Beach.
Oh, for St. Thomas.
For St. Thomas. Coral World is a great, and Cruise Geeks, speaking of Cruise Geeks, you might like this, a great aquarium environment. You can see a lot of marine life.
You can swim with sharks there. Our daughter swam with the sharks there.
I'm not sure if that's still there, but check on it. But check out Coral World. And Coki Beach is a nice beach with a good mixture of locals and travel folks. And it's a place you can go that's not one of the big popular ones. It's still gorgeous. You'll have a great time.
It's busy there, but it's
My
not as busy
second
as
recommendation is get off of St. Thomas and hop on a little excursion or something and go to St. John's and go to Trunk Bay Beach. And you can do that too. And I will tell you this, and
that's our favorite, I think.
We've said this before on video, so I'm not afraid to say it, but I'm going to come right out and drop a bomb here about St. Thomas. One of the places that we didn't really love that much, you know what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
You want to say it?
Well,
and because everyone freaks out and loves it, and we didn't have a great time there.
We didn't have a really good experience there, and I think when we went, the water wasn't quite as pretty when you were up close to it, because maybe it was the time of year. But Megan's Bay, we just didn't have a great time there for whatever reason. We had maybe it was the staff there that day, kind of had poor service. The water wasn't as nice. Up above, when you're way up high and looking down, it looks gorgeous. But then when you get down there, it wasn't quite.
Megan's Bay Beach was not as good.
That was
as
one
we wanted it to
time.
be.
I'm sure if we went another time of year, it might be better. But we just really love St. John's, Trunk Bay Beach.
Hey.
I think that's why.
The Klikowskis are back. That was a bad buckot. Can you do that? Can you make
I'm not even going to try.
No?
No.
Okay. Sorry. I just finished the Breeze 2 weeks ago and booked Panorama for February and got a great discount for booking within 30 days of cruising. Eddie Moonshine, what's going on, brother?
Yeah, they always give you a
Hey, remember when you said you want, remember earlier?
When you come back. Huh?
Remember earlier when you said we should try to stay as close to an hour as we can?
Oh, yeah.
It's been an hour and 40 minutes already.
Yeah.
There's still 112 people hanging in there. You guys are ridiculous and amazing, and we thank you for that. Lalito Loca said, "Don't say Megan's Bay." I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry about that. It wasn't.
A lot of people love Megan's Bay.
Did you guys go there? You were. I think weren't you in St. Thomas this last trip? Did you go to Megan's Bay? I don't think you did.
There were issues too with when we went there. The lounge shares. People were trying to offer you lounge shares for different prices when actually we talked to someone else there and they're like, no, you can just take it. They're free here, but other people would come up and tell you they're charging. There was just a lot of little issues there the day we went, and it might have just been the time.
D&G, boys, thanks for coming in. Dilly Dilly, we appreciate you stopping by and checking us out. Very nice of you.
Try it again one day.
Thank you guys. We'll talk to you soon.
There's so much to do in St. Thomas, though. Like, I mean, you can't go wrong. There's just so much to do there.
There is, but and the other thing that drives me crazy about St. Thomas is there's one road into the port,
there's always
and there's one road out of the port. Yeah. And if it's an hour or so before you need to be back on the ship or closer, there will be traffic. And I will tell you to leave yourself a little extra time coming back in to get back to the port. I don't want to freak you out or anything, but the one road in will get a lot of traffic, and it drives me nuts. There's nothing worse than getting done with an amazing excursion. You're heading back to the ship. You need a shower. You need a cocktail. You want to go get a burger or something to eat and gorge, and then you're sitting in traffic for 25 extra minutes because there's only one road in and out of the port. So there's our St. Thomas ranch. We love it.
Yeah,
but,
we do.
You know, we've seen a bunch of stuff there. We've been there a bunch of times. Yes.
Also, said the pizza looks better at MSC than Carnival. Oh, it might. I don't know. One day
there's only one person that can tell you if that's better or not.
Yeah, one day we will take
Matthew. If you can get Matthew on an MSC cruise, he'll break it down.
He'll give us the...
Real Life Cruiser said it's only 2:40 p.m. here. Dude, where are you at?
Oh my goodness.
Are you 2:40? You're not there. I have no idea where you are. I think you're probably in China. If I know my time zone.
No, I think they're ahead.
Lalito Lucas said we have an excursion there in April.
Oh, you'll have fun. You'll have fun.
Way to come back. So here's the thing. Here's the thing that we encountered on Megan's Bay. I mean, just to speak frankly, hey, the water's beautiful, right? The beach is great. It's very, very busy.
Yeah,
because everyone wants to go there.
It can be crowded.
So it's heavily crowded. And if you get there a little later on a tour, that's when when the quality goes away because you're kind of stuck going where you can instead of where you want to go. And to be honest with you, Sharon had a pretty poor experience trying to get a drink there.
I had a poor experience with the bartender, and it rubbed me
And it pissed her off.
Because
and that doesn't happen often.
I ordered a margarita, and they tried to tell me that that wasn't a real drink, and was trying to talk me into another drink. What was it? Was it just a beer or a rum?
They were trying to get you into a daiquiri or a rum drink.
But it wasn't a frozen one. But they did offer frozen ones. Anyways, I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was just a beer. But anyways, they were trying to tell me that it wasn't a real drink, and I got upset because I'm like, I want a frozen margarita. That is a real drink. That's what I'm drinking.
Yeah.
And the guy was actually trying to argue with me, so I really got defensive and got upset. And that kind of just set the tone for my whole day there from the beginning.
Yes. So there you go. So and I guess, you know, people tout it as the greatest beach in the world and stuff like that. And maybe it's because when we were there, we went to St. John and went to Trunk Bay Beach.
Well, we had been there before.
And that was amazing. And even Cokie Beach was fantastic.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, you'll have a great time at Megan's Bay Beach. But if I'm lined up like which beach do I want to go with, that may not be my first choice. So as we backpedal a little bit, as we find out that our friends are going there, you're gonna have a blast. Don't get me wrong.
Somewhere.
Of what?
I guess it's not up there anymore. I thought we had it. Oh no, that's Trunk Bay. I'm
Bueller?
sorry. I thought it was
Bueller?
Megan's Bay. It's Trunk
Bueller?
Bay Beach.
All right, boy, we should probably wrap it up. It's 8:45.
Yeah.
Do you guys want us to keep going?
We should.
Do you guys need to go anywhere, or do you want to keep really quick? Just give me some feedback.
Do
you want to keep shooting the breeze here, or do you want to? Do you need to go, or I mean, just let us know.
Leanne says nighty night.
Leanne, thank you so much. Bad service is bad enough, but don't mess with a woman's Rita. You're damn right, Leanne. I would not mess with Leanne. She's like, she would tear your head off. Cat Rose said, I want to go to St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Kitts was lovely.
Yeah,
Dee Webb's
really
in Australia.
pretty.
Oh, Dee Webb said Australia. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, that's where they are, in Australia.
Yeah.
Look at these guys are like, keep going. Oh my, Jesus. Time to go. Great night with lots of info. Sandrock, thank you very much. Don't mess with the margarita. Don't mess with Marge or Rita.
Gosh.
You're absolutely right. Sheila said so much wonderful information. Listen, Sheila, you are welcome, and you guys who dropped the super chats earlier, thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's incredibly nice of you guys. You're very generous. Hey, we're here because we love it, but that never hurts, and thanks for the support of us and the channel.
Yeah. So, well, we can wind it on with
John Burroughs. Yes.
Oh.
As a matter of fact, John, I'm sorry to
go ahead.
Sorry to interrupt you,
No,
which I
go
never
ahead.
do because I'm so quiet.
Go ahead.
John said, have you ever visited Maho Beach on St. Martin? The next vlog we put out, that'll be out by the end of the week, we will be at Maho Beach.
We only
and
saw
Tony knows.
Though.
Yeah, we were there earlier in the day. I think, Tony, you guys were there at like 10:30 or something, I think you said. We were there even earlier than that. And we didn't get a big plane. The first thing our tour guide looked at was the schedule, and she goes, oh, there's not going to be a big plane until 1 o'clock.
I think 1 and 3.
Like 7:47 type of deal.
Yeah.
So we got a little one from an angle, but we didn't get the great look. So that's the deal. Leanne, good night. We appreciate it. DJ Flying Brian said, yes, Maho Beach. Holly said, it's late here. I have to get up early. I enjoyed the vlog. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
East Coast is going to drop out. Love you guys. Great show.
It's late there.
Hey, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for watching. We love you, too. I think you know that already. And we'll talk more about that thing we were talking about. Or you know, messaging about. What else do we have? All right, I think we should wrap this up. We've covered a lot of things, and the last thing we're just going to touch on real quick as we get out of here is, well, we'll do it next week more.
Yeah.
Next week we're going to talk about something we didn't really cover tonight, but our next cruise. We have everything on lockdown.
We finally booked our airfare.
Yes.
Well, we booked our cruise a little later, actually, because we switched it up. But we finally booked our airfare this weekend, and we kind of changed it up a little bit because the airfare going when we wanted to go was literally more than twice the price as if we did our Disney trip after our cruise instead of before. So we kind of switched it up. So we're going to fly into Florida, like onto Miami on late night, like a red-eye flight on the 26th of May. Stay there in Miami. We'll be in Miami all day on the 27th. We'll be getting on the ship on the 28th.
Yes, so if you want to hang out, let me know.
So if anyone's close to Miami, we'll be there on the 27th of May.
Yes.
And on the tail end, after we get back from the cruise on June 1st, we're going to head down to Orlando, and we'll be staying there until June 5th. So we'll be at Disney 3 of those days, but
we're hoping to find one night and get together with anybody in the Florida area. Some of our friends that are there. We're hoping some folks might be able to take a drive and visit us or something like that as well.
Yeah.
So we shall see.
So,
a lot of people bailing out. We get it. You guys have a great night. We're going to wrap it up too. For those of you that want to hear us talk longer, just call me right now. Here's my phone number. It's so just call me really quick and we'll talk about it. An Orlando meetup, yes. The Cruise Geeks will be hosting that at their place. I think they said they can accommodate up to 50 people, so I think we can do that if that's cool with Sandy. If we get Sandy to, I don't know if Sandy's still on.
Yeah, so that'll be fun to meet some of you guys and live in the area. It'll be fun.
Yes. DJ Flying Brian said the 747 doesn't fly into St. Martin. I don't know, you know what I mean, a big plane. He's so particular. DJ Flying Brian. It figures with a name like Flying Brian, he would know all about that. He's breaking it down for us. Yeah. Thank you for the good information. A320s then, miss the queen of the skies. Oh, Matt said Sandy is sleeping. Well, at least one of you is responsible, making good decisions out there. Yeah, dude, we would love to hang out, and I want to talk aquariums and I want to talk beer, and I think that's a conversation that I can have with Matt for about 3 to 4 hours. Okay. So if you're down with that, Matt, let's make that happen, brother. It's a great live show. Thank you, thank you, thank you. James Lemrick, I hope you had great at the Frank Foster. Was it Frank Foster? James, is that right? The Frank Foster concert. Great show. Have a nice rest of the night. Love your humor, guys. Thank you. Eddie Moonshine, 1-800-THE-RAMBLER. Oh, yeah. Good night again. Good night, good night. And whiskey. Okay, yeah, we can talk whiskey too. Make that happen. Yeah. All right, let's wrap it up.
What do we got? Oh.
Jan Booth, quick question. The next one scheduled is a panorama in December, and
December 11th.
And that's the next one on the agenda. It's an inaugural panorama. It's a quick one, just a couple days
just a
as they
3-day
sail out
panorama.
real quick and get their route and their routine going.
Yeah, and we did that one because in December it's not a time where we normally would cruise and can cruise, but it's a 3-day, so and we live close, we can drive, so we're gonna hop over there and do that.
Heck yeah!
But we'll probably we may try to hop on the panorama for 7 days sometime in early 2022, just because we can drive there.
There you go. Woo! All right, Sharon, say goodnight to everybody. I gotta get to bed. This is crazy.
We're gonna try to put out a video. Oh, we have a video coming out. The good and bad, I think, on the horizon. Our Wednesday, and then our St. Martin video should be out Friday.
Yes.
Jamie's working on that.
There you go. Anything else you want to plug?
And we have a couple other videos.
Oh, and make sure get in on the deal. The 5K giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
That is something you got to do. You've got to do that. One last thing I just need to check really quick before we leave. Dang, no, we still got a little ways to go. We just check.
All right.
No big deal.
So good night, everyone.
Yes, good night. Thank you for watching, guys. We love you. Appreciate everything. Have a great night. And I guess the last thing we should say is, what's the last thing you say?
Happy cruising. See you next week.
Happy cruising. Appreciate it.
Good night.
Look at this picture.